Hello and welcome to Irene, the Window. This is a text-based interactive story in which we're going to have video calls with our friend Irene, and she's also going to give us real-life tasks. Not sure how much I'll be able to do within a Let's Play, but I'm kind of expecting her to basically tell us to go touch grass, so I might feel very cooled out by this, but yeah. This is just a demo, so let's see how much we'll be able to do. Day 1. Okay. Oop. I hope I didn't just skip something right there. You're not smiling. Smile. Okay, I am. Can you see it? Oh, what? You're not happy to see me? You do realize we're on a video call, right? I can see everything through the camera. I'm waiting. Okay, our first choice already. Here I'm smiling. Better? Not in the mood, or like actually smile in real life? Yeah, dummy. Yeah, come on, we can give a smile. Here I'm smiling. Better? Better. And now? Hey. Thanks for picking up. It's so boring here, I'm going mental. So I decided to message you. How long has it been since we last talked? 3 years? 4? Feels like those years never happened. It's the same for you too, right? Yeah, it's like they never happened. Feels like it's been 10 years, not 3, or I've got a weird feeling we don't even know each other. Like they never happened? I mean, kind of. Like, if we're talking real life, the last couple of years have flown by, so yeah, it's like they never happened. By the way, what do you want to be called these days? In college, I remember everyone called you genius for some reason. What about now? Type your name and press enter. Okay, I don't want to be called genius. Well, yeah, let's just go with Kay.
Hey.
Nice to meet you again, Kay. I've thought about you a lot these last years. But I didn't write, obviously. You know how it is. Are you working anywhere right now? Yes, at an office like everyone. Yes, from home. I'm studying, or I'm not working. Why? So I am working, and like officially I'm allocated to an office, but most of the time I'm working from home. So I guess I'm going with yes, from home. Lucky you. Yep. Is what I would have said not long ago, probably. But now I'm rotting here trying not to go totally crazy from boredom. See, here's the thing, I can empathize with that to an extent, but also I don't get bored easily. I always have something to do or something just to entertain myself with, so yeah, I get it, but also not really. So, honestly, I was hoping you're unemployed too and could give me some tips. I've never had it like this before, where I don't have to get up early every day and do something. School, then college and work, then more work. I was always busy, always had more to do than time. And now I'm lying here, not owing anyone anything. What do people do when they have nothing to do? Watch movies, read books, scroll social media, find a hobby, look for a job or go study, no idea. 1 through 3 are all fine. Personally, I'm more between 1 and 2. So, finding a hobby, like when you really have nothing to do or feel like you don't, then I feel like just reading a book is not, or especially social media, is not the answer. You should find a hobby, something, like if you have enough time, then yeah, find a hobby. It's great that you brought up hobbies. I keep thinking about them too, but can't come up with anything. Again, never had that kind of problem. The hobbies always found me. Which is why, like recently I've been recommended a lot of videos about this thing where apparently current generations don't have hobbies anymore, or I mean, it's not everyone obviously, but a lot of people, like, they only have social media or something. And I can't understand that. I've always had some kind of hobby because of friends, because of just things I was into. So yeah, cannot relate with actively having to search for a hobby, but everyone's different. Everyone's circumstances are different. What are you into? Okay, I like sports, moving my body, anything that makes you feel strong. Not really. I like working with my hands, creating something new, fixing or improving what already exists. Kind of. I collect various things. You could say I'm a bit of a collector. Yes. Does binge watching shows count as a hobby? If yes, then yes. Otherwise, no. I mean, I also do that. I do also have, like, more passive hobbies. Creating something new. I also do cosplay, so that would fall under this, I guess, but I think the one that's most me out of these is I collect various things. You could say I'm a bit of a collector. A collector? So you search, buy, get things from somewhere, and they just sit at your place. And that's fun. Yeah, it's fun and pretty. Anything wrong with that? Or it's like hunting. It's not about the result, it's about the process. I do get that. So, for some time I was actually like actively doll hunting, and that was kind of the hunting thing, but it is less about that for me. Like, that can be fun and just something to do because it does take time. But it's not like, the thrill of the hunt, finding this super rare thing just to have it, or worst of all, to be able to sell it later. That's not me, so yeah. Yeah, it's fun and pretty. Anything wrong with that? Nothing. No, it's too much. It sounds so cringe. Okay. Sorry. Thanks for sharing. Maybe someday you'll show me your... Listen, Kay. Is it okay if I ask you to do things from time to time? Little things, short and simple. It won't be hard for you, and it'll make me less bored here. The main thing, do it in real life. Not pretend, not with a mouse on a screen or a finger on a phone, but real. It matters. Okay? Okay, I'll try, or tell me what kind of things first. Honestly, yeah, second one. Are you working in business by any chance now? You're pushing that negotiation line like something crazy. I mean, we won't be just agreeing to something we don't know what it really is, right? Like I promised, nothing difficult. Grab a pen and a piece of paper. Do you have them handy? I actually do. Let me set up here. Okay. Anything you can write with and on will do. Okay. Pen and notebook, pencil and paper, I've got it. Will a napkin and lipstick do? No, I've got nothing at all. I have one. I have a notebook and a cute little pen that my friend gave me here. Great, then here's my first task. Remember who you dreamed of becoming as a kid when you grew up but didn't, or what you dreamed of doing but never did. It used to be an astronaut, a doctor, a firefighter. Now, a CEO, a rapper, an influencer. There, remember it and write it down. Just one thing, no more. I'll write it down now. I don't remember. I think I didn't want to be anyone, or I wanted to be someone as a kid and I became that. I didn't do that, so I'll write it down now. Okay, I'm waiting. Okay. I'm gonna write down two things. Okay. Are you done? Keep in mind, I can't really see what you're doing there. If you tried to fool me and do nothing... Well, don't do that. So, you done? Done? Oh, one sec. I'm done. Sweet. Look at what you wrote again. Think about what it means to you. Okay. And now, destroy that piece of paper. Rip it up, burn it, whatever. Make it so it is no more. Well, I did it, or I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to. You don't want to? Think it'll still come true? Maybe it will, or no, but the memories matter to me. Kind of both. I'll go with no, but the memories matter to me. Memories are the past. If they make your present worse, what's the point of holding on to them? You're right, none. Memories are part of me, none of your business. Memories are a big part of what make you you, so they're a part of me. You're right. I've been trying to cut them off like an infected arm, but even if you cut the arm off, the pain stays. I'm in pain, that's all. But now there's something to think about. You're interesting to talk to. Thank you. Alright, Kay, let's hang up. I was so glad to see you. Want to get together again sometime soon? If you want. Of course I do, or we'll see how my schedule looks. To be fair, the second is generally what I'd say, but like in combination, if I really want to talk to someone. And yeah, that's been fun, so of course I do. Talk to you soon then. Talk to you soon. Okay. Hey, you still there? Go stretch your legs for 2 minutes, tops. 2 minutes is enough to brew some tea, for example. Go offline or stay online. I had some tea earlier and stretching my legs is I'm a bit cramped here on my desk, so let's just stay online for now. Drag yourself some tea. Okay. Okay, fun. Level up? Okay, cute. Day 2. I'll put my notebook away. I think I clicked that away earlier by mistake.
Hey.
Hey. Okay. You're kind of cute today. Thanks, I didn't expect that. So last time I wasn't, or you're messing with me. Let's be upfront. Thanks, I didn't expect that. Is that right? I could totally say people have been telling you that a lot lately. Not really. And 3 years ago you were such a shy one. Listen, take a selfie to remember you by. Grin wide, snap yourself on your phone and send it to me. Done. Where do I send it? I'll take the big fine, sending it anywhere. No thanks. Okay, I don't like my selfie cam, is the thing. I can take the selfie. I'm not gonna share it, because again, selfie camera sucks. Also the lighting in here sucks. Okay. Did it? Done. Where do I send it? Great. Write down my email. Actually, you know what? Forget it. Bad idea. Keep it for yourself. I can see you just fine anyway. And I'll see you again, I hope. You know what I thought after our last talk? I know so much about the current you now, what you do, what you like, even what you used to dream about. And you know nothing about me. Want to fix that today? Of course I do. I can tell you want that, or actually I learned a thing or two too. Huh, okay, I'm between the first and third. Did I learn a thing or two? Let her talk. Of course I do. Perfect. I'm in just the mood to get things off my chest today. When did we last see each other? Right, 3 years ago. You stayed in college and I left after third year to work. I'd actually been working before that too. Then, one day in summer after second year, I woke up and thought, why keep studying? At work, everything was new and interesting, and at college... Did you graduate before you started working, or did you bail too? Actually, whatever, not the point. So I dropped college and went full-time as a B2B PR person. It's like advertising, but you sell your services not to regular people, but to serious guys at other companies. No idea how they hired me for that position at 19. Yeah, that's early. Okay, actually, I know. Ugh, this window's so drafty. Give me a sec, okay? No signal. Okay, she doesn't want us to see, or... Balls. Didn't work. I'll just sit like this. Okay, where was I? You worked as a B2B something. You know why they hired you for such a serious position. You're having trouble with the window? Yeah, I'm interested about that. Like, I have some assumption about her situation, but... I guess we can stay on topic for now? You know why they hired you for such a serious position. Yeah, exactly. In short, my then boyfriend got me that job. He was the department head. We met at a capoeira class. Did I tell you I did capoeira for 4 years? Do you even know what that is? Never heard of it? Is it some kind of dance? I know it better than you, estupida. Not better than her, but I do know it's a kind of dance, like fighting style dance thing. So, yeah, is it some kind of dance? Well, almost. A Brazilian dance where you can kick your partner in the face. Okay, I've never heard it described that way. You can, but you don't have to. It's something between a dance and a martial art. Yeah, that's what I knew about it. I did rhythmic gymnastics all through childhood, did I say? It was hell. When they say an all-girl company is a viper's nest, yep, that was it. Everyone wants to claw each other's eyes out, but like, you can't. Capoeira's the opposite. There, you can hit each other, and we did, but without malice. And then we smiled and went for a tea break, a real gang of friends. Awesome, wish I were there. You hitting people? I don't buy it, or you say it like it ended ages ago. Yeah, do we want to do a bit of digging? It does sound awesome, but... You say it like it ended ages ago. Well, yeah. We broke up with Mark, and going to the same class as him became impossible, or so it felt. And at the same company too. Imagine working when your boss is your ex. So I left my job as well. And when you don't see friends, don't keep going places with them, they slowly drop off. And then... Listen, do you have a stuffed toy, an animal or human figurine nearby? Maybe a childhood favorite or a not-so-favorite? Can you grab something like that right now? Yes, I've got a toy, I played with it as a kid. I can find a toy or a figurine, but not from childhood. No, nothing fits. Yeah, I mean, again, I have a lot of figurines anyway, but also I still have my first ever plushie. I don't know if I want to actually get up and get it because of noises, but it's like not far behind me, so yeah, I've got a toy. I played with it as a kid. Great, does it have a name? It should. As kids we named everything. Yes it does. No, it has no name. I used to, but I forgot. No, yes it does. Okay, and what's their name? What about now? type your name and press enter? No, the name of the... Do I want to share that here is the thing. I'm just thinking now if I put that anywhere as like a security question or whatever, but I don't think so. So yeah, it's a stuffed elephant. And he's called Nukke. Good name, is it? What, you thought I'd say it's bad? There are no bad names. It's the soul that matters. Alright, let's say hello. Come on, show it here, right to the camera. Hi, Nukke. Nice to meet you. I'm Irene. Nukke is our new friend now, mostly yours. I'm more like a friend of the friend. But Nukke and I are acquainted now. By the way, how should I address him? Her? It's a girl, it's a boy, they didn't specify. Well, I guess it's a boy, it's a blue elephant. I mean, not that blue means it has to be a boy, but... No, I think I always thought of him as a boy. Alright, nice to meet you again, Nukke. Now I'm curious how he feels, what he thinks about the weather and politics. Actually, no, screw politics. Yeah. Why are you looking at me like that? Think I've totally lost it? A little, yes, you're fine, or mind explaining what this is for? I mean, there is probably more behind it, in like a meta sense, but you're fine. You're weird. That's a compliment, by the way. Thank you, I'll take it as one. Alright, fine. I've been here a long time. Here, in the hospital. Yeah, that's what I assumed. Alone all day. Doctors pop in now and then, nurses do their treatments. To the point that I've started making imaginary friends. Figured you'd like that too, for some reason. Alone, where's your family? So not many friends, I take it. I live like that too. No, I don't really. Like again, I stay home a lot. I like my alone time, but I also like being with my friends, my family at points in time. As a family, not well. She did talk about the friends already. So alone, where's your family? My dad drops by sometimes. My sister and I never really talk, and my mother pays for all this. Let's not get into it, okay? Still, I wanted to ask. Is a friend like Nukke a toy better than none at all? Nukke is better, I'm not giving this to anyone. Toy or no toy, no difference. Better to go somewhere and meet actual people. I mean, if the options are a toy or no one, then a toy is better. But of course it's better to meet actual people. There is a difference, yeah, I'm sorry, I'll have to go with better to go somewhere and meet actual people. Uh-huh. And do you do that often yourself? Never or often enough not to need imaginary friends. Ooh, that's a bit harsh. I wouldn't want to say that, but yeah, I do meet with my friends. Not every weekend, but often enough. Well, good for you. Now imagine this. You're a prisoner in your room, day after day, day after day. Friends don't come, and you know it's your own fault. You were such an insufferable mess you'd run from yourself if you were them. Dad looks at you as if you were a freshly dug grave, a living corpse. I almost wish he stopped coming at all. So all you've got is a tablet, the wall across from you, and this damn window you can't even close. Damn. Now you see why all my friends ran for the hills. You won't leave, will you? I won't, or we'll see. Oh, that's cruel, no, I won't. Thanks. Remember how simple it was in college? You wake up, show up to class, and boom, you've got socialization, friends, and a lineup of crushes for every occasion. I think I liked you back then. Why didn't you say anything? I don't remember who I liked, and I liked you. Did we? Interesting. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that we can, like, I think basically romance her or just stay friends, either works. Huh. Would I say that to someone up front? I'm gonna go the coward's way out. Why didn't you say anything? I don't know. I don't know if I could even now walk up and say, hey, you look great, let's go hang out. Back then, even less so. I had zero experience. Actually, wait, I had some. 7th grade, a handsome boy from my class, blonde. I scraped together all the courage a 13-year-old has, ask him for a walk in the park. We sit on a bench, I kiss him first. And he runs off in horror and never talks to me again. Can you imagine? Not really. Trauma for life, no kidding. I can be bold in anything else, but not in this. Yeah, that sounded very bold. Alright, Kay, I'm off. Till next time. Let's call each other again soon, okay? Just don't forget. And Knuckle shouldn't forget either. Alright, talk to you soon. Talk to you soon. Waiting very deep, yay. You're still online? Let's meditate together. No, seriously. I'll even record you an audio guide. Go offline and sit with me. Meditate? Not really my thing. I can be calm. I am mostly calm, but not, I don't know, not really my thing. And also kind of perpetually online. Avoid these thoughts. Nerve cells left hand. What? Oh, layoff, guilt, criticism, stress, expenses, loneliness, doubts. Oh. What? I didn't touch anything. Oh, this is gonna... Ah! Hello? The hitboxes are quite wide. How am I... This is impossible. Too real. Way too real. Incredible. 36 thoughts avoided. Okay. Day 3. Yeah, you cannot avoid the bad thoughts forever, unfortunately. Hello?
Hey.
Okay, good to see you. You too, or you look different. You do look different. Really? And you're the same as a few days ago. But over 3 years, yeah, you've grown up a little. And hey to you, Knuckle. Did you sleep well today? I did, thanks. I did, don't know about Knuckle. You say it like we slept together. I did, don't know about Knuckle. So sweet that you don't answer for him. But if you don't tell me, I won't know what's on his mind. I slept great too. It was so fresh here today, so free. I left the window open overnight and ended up catching a cold. It was totally worth it though. I don't know, I don't think a cold is worth it. Listen, you said you worked, but I didn't ask doing what. Wait, don't tell me. I'll take a guess and you'll say if it's hot or cold. Okay, let me guess. You work for an online service for social assistance to homeless cats. Hot, cool or ice cold? It's ice cold, I'm afraid. But sounds nice. For real? Shame, I kind of hoped for a cat-loving IT person. I do love cats, and I wouldn't say IT is completely out of the realm of possibilities of what I could have done, but no. But if it's none of the three, You're an accountant at a company that builds housing for officials. How about that? That is warmer. That is actually, yeah. Warm, but not that warm. I'm getting tired of guessing. You'll be an accountant. How'd you know? Will you pretend for a day or two that you're an accountant? For me, pretty please. Okay. Thanks, my sweet accountant. Honestly, all this was a super long prelude. Actually, I spent all yesterday thinking about how people choose what to do. How did you choose? It's what I like to do. It's what I study for. Kind of. It's what pays. It just kind of happened. Yeah, I'm between 3 and 4. Actually, it just kind of happened. There are some circumstances there that I won't get into, but basically it just happened. So you don't even know who made your life the way it is now? Funny. And honestly, that's fine. A lot in this world happens at random, or at least it feels that way. Very true. I always felt that after school I became all independent, got loose from parental expectations, did what I wanted. And it was sort of true, but wherever I went I kept wanting to prove something to someone. Not just to get things done or have fun, but to prove I'm cool, exceptional, worthy. You get where I'm going? The parents' expectations never left, your choices are still yours, you're overcomplicating it. All of these, kind of. Your choices are still yours, is what I want to believe. That part's obvious. But who are those choices for? In whose interest? Me now? Or someone from some past version of me? I, for one, was too late to realize I wasn't quite living my own life. And when I did, I didn't join a Buddhist monastery, but it was something close. Mark promised to take me on a trip around the world. All the years we dated, he kept promising. And when we broke up, it hit me. No one's taking me anywhere. If I want to go, I have to go myself. And I went. Not around the world, but my plans were so grand you wouldn't believe it. Only made it to 2 countries. That's more than more than many people do in their whole life, so... If you could go to only 1 place before you die, where would you go? Somewhere bright and fun, somewhere unusual and interesting, somewhere calm and comfortable. I wouldn't go anywhere. Interesting. I have been to several countries, so that's a bit tough. Unusual and interesting. The first and second can be very similar. I'm gonna say somewhere bright and fun. To a party, basically. I get it. Though I've been invited to all kinds of parties in my life and it's never quite it. Yeah, I guess I didn't really mean that, but... I don't know, maybe the comfortable one would have been more me. Doesn't matter. That feeling, like you're 5 and someone's taking you to the amusement park for the first time, cotton candy and all. I never had it. No idea why that's what I was waiting for, but I was, and I was disappointed it wasn't coming. But anyway, when I picked where to travel, I didn't even look at party places. I wanted to see something I'd never seen. In the end, I only made it to Bangladesh and Kyrgyzstan. I mean, that's 2 specific places. Why that reaction? I'm telling you, it was supposed to be something unusual, incredible. But yeah, I get it, sounds wild. Why those? At first, I really planned a world trip. All hyped up, I decided to head straight to the middle of nowhere. And with that in mind, I stumbled on an article about Bangladesh. The golden waters of the Ganges, mangroves, old monasteries, mosques, all that. So yeah, all of that was there, but what stuck with me was something else. The culture, the noise and dirt, the people. I don't want to focus on the negative, even though that can be a big thing. But the people? Yeah. I've traveled very little in my lifetime, but I think I've got the gist. The main reason to go anywhere at all is the people. The problem is you have no idea who you'll meet or where. You can't plan that. On my second trip I realized that especially well, but even on the first one there were plenty of interesting encounters. There were colorful, strong-smelling, scowling crowds hurrying to their scowling business. There was a nameless street artist painting an unbelievable piece on a pillar under an overpass, so absorbed he didn't notice me for 20 minutes. There were those who robbed me in Dhaka 2 days before my flight home. They took my phone, cash, card, everything. And there was Hakim, the taxi driver, who took me to his home, sat me down to dinner with his family, then gave me a free ride to the hotel and to the airport on departure day. So yeah, after that, I'd had my fill of the planet's farthest corners. Next time I picked somewhere simpler, but still not a super tourist route and pretty, so Kyrgyzstan. Have you seen their mountains? I've seen photos, they're gorgeous. Nope, first I'm hearing of it, or I've been there. I've not been there. The mountains. Yeah, no, I'm not, don't really know much about that, so nope, first I'm hearing of it. Do yourself a favor and look it up. It's something else. And the best part, you literally land in the capital and that beauty is right there on the horizon. Then about an hour's drive out of the city and it gets absolutely insane. But even on that trip, the views weren't the main thing. Not even the people, though people in Kyrgyzstan are great. The main thing was Faina, a woman I met there. My ideal woman. Not in that sense, but you'd like her. Everyone does. She was about 50. From what I gathered, she'd worked as a guide her whole life, there and in other countries. She knew the Kyrgyz name of every pebble and every shrub, and she wasn't even local. As well as every story tied to those pebbles and shrubs. So many beautiful legends, young heroes, maidens' tears, all that. But okay, that's not even why I remembered her. She had an answer to any question. About life, relationships, everything. A calm, wise answer that leaves you knowing what's right. And not blaming anyone, not even yourself. Have you met people like that? Yeah, I've known some I don't recall, or I've never trusted people like that. No, I feel like I've known some people like that. Cool. I hope you remember to get their contacts. Because I didn't, like the idiot I am. You know what's most interesting? We traveled together for 5 days, a grand tour around Lake Isikkul with day trips, hotel stops and so on. And in that time I think we became friends. Only I never really asked her about things. I'm just not used to this kind of talking. I listened to how Faina talked to others and it helped me better understand what was happening with me. There was another woman too, an athlete of some kind. The way she went on and off with her husband, that was crazy. They fought every day, even got physical. Then she'd bring him soup in a jar at the hospital. He got discharged and it all started again. Okay, that sounds wild, yeah. I don't remember exactly what Faina told her, but basically, the woman said she and her ex were made for each other. And Faina said, maybe that's true, but then you are two good people made to torture each other, and that doesn't add up. I don't know what happened to that woman later, but I think she understood something. I definitely did. And why didn't I exchange contacts with Faina? I'm still kicking myself for that. No, I remember why. I had to rush home, stressed out with the news. Still can't forgive myself for not talking to her one last time, for not asking her number. And now I don't even know how to look for her. Search tour guide Faina? And what would I say to her? And how not to scare her off like the others? She'll understand you didn't scare me off, or are you sure you want to look for her? Why not? You didn't scare me off. Thanks. What would I even do without you right now? I'll really try to find her. Can't hurt. Maybe you'll look too, if you want. Wait, I forgot the main thing. Remember how we were talking about what to do in your free time? I decided to read a book. My friend Kate sent me one back when we were still talking. It's called The Coils of Fate by Arlette T. Gibbons. It's fantasy. Chick lit of some kind, I guess. I'm not an expert. Actually, no, it's definitely for girls. Some of those descriptions. I don't know if I'd recommend it to you, but I started it yesterday and I seriously can't put it down. Want me to tell you what it's about? Yes, of course, I can't say no, can I? Books like that are all the same. They can be, like, you can say that about every genre, that there's like a specific tropes and whatnot that are all the same, but then you have these, some that are just special or are just fun, even if they do follow the same basic plot lines. Doesn't matter, as long as it's well written. So yes, of course. Great, okay, where do I start? First, we meet the main characters, the snake people. As I get it, they're snakes, but they walk upright, with tails but also with arms, and at the same time they're people. Do you think authors usually picture what they're writing? They should, here probably not. It's on us to picture it, not them. Well, even with authors it's kind of different, like aphantasia is a thing, and even authors have that they can't really literally picture things, so... And yeah, it's on the reader anyway, so yeah, it's on us to picture it, not them. But how do you write if you don't see it yourself? Though you're right, it's not a movie. Whatever we imagine, that's what it'll be. Exactly. Anyway, this group of snake people is moving through a secret pass between gloomy mountains. Their leader, Ophion, wants to slip into the heart of the enemy state, take out its evil ruler, and end the war. But then they get ambushed in a narrow gorge, and Ophion's sister-in-arms Shira is almost killed. Shira's our protagonist girl, by the way. Ophion saves her, kills the attacker, and takes his power. In this world, when you kill an enemy, you take all his power, and even his memories. I don't know if I like that. Shira finds Ophion intriguing. He's so strong and untouchable, but he seems not to care about her. And his right hand, the seductive Lilith, says Shira's a weakling, and she doesn't know how she even got into their elite squad. Okay, did I dump too much at you at once? You following? Okay, here's the thing. I have a friend who can basically recount whole stories. Like, first time I met her, she was telling me about a fanfic, like from start to finish, the whole story, rattling it down, so this cannot faze me. Shira, Ophion, Lilith, snake people, I'm following. There was an evil kingdom in there somewhere. Doesn't matter, keep going. I'm following. Great. From the look on your face, I thought you were about to pass out. I'm just imagining it in my head. So, they move on and spot a patrol that absolutely can't be allowed to get away and warn the villain. This time Ophion decides to set the ambush himself, tells the squad to split up, and goes alone to fight a whole group of enemies. Shira fears he won't handle it and follows him. He really is struggling and Shira decides to help. But she's so clumsy she falls off a cliff right onto the most dangerous enemy and kills him on the spot. Ophion deals with the rest and helps her up. For a second it feels like a spark flashed between them. But he immediately says that if Shira disobeys an order again, he'll execute her himself and take her XP, and she'll respawn at a checkpoint. Turns out all this was happening in an online game, some super advanced one, with VR goggles, a full body haptic suit, all the works. Quite a plot twist, right? Yes, very interesting. Not my thing. Also, it feels like I've seen this somewhere. So what about Shira and Ophion? Yeah, what about them? You're hooked, huh? I don't know what happened to them myself. I haven't finished. Listen, you should read a book too. At least start one. Then tell me what you liked and what you didn't. Well, shame on me, I do have some books lying around here that I have started and not finished yet. But in due time, I will. I'm telling this and thinking that maybe listening is even more fun than reading. I'd definitely be into it. Sure, I'll find something. I don't feel like it. I haven't read since forever. I'm already reading something. Yeah, basically this. Like, I haven't picked it up in a while, but I am, in a sense, in the process of reading it, so. Nice! Then next time we'll talk about your book. And right now, I really want to finish my spiel about the coils of fate. So the squad goes to sleep, the heroine locks out, and we meet her in real life. Her name is Chelsea. She's an ordinary girl who works at a pet store. I just thought, there are snakes in the game and there are snakes in the pet shop. Could they be connected somehow? Whatever. So Chelsea's an ordinary girl leading an ordinary life. She didn't have anything special going on until this game showed up. She's got a boyfriend too, a lawyer named... I actually wrote all the names down so I wouldn't get lost. Let me open the file. One sec. Balls. I messed it all up, didn't I? Can you see me? I can only see a part of your face, or not great, but it's fine. I can see the window. Oh, it's fine. Damn it. I tried to press a button on the tablet, but instead... Balls. Balls. Let's hang up. This won't do. Next time I'll fix everything. It'll be fine. Okay, bye, or maybe finish the story? Okay, I was at... Yeah, she's got a boyfriend. Don't remember his name, but he's a lawyer. And they're kind of fine, but this dude... There's not an ounce of romance in him at all. He's way too pragmatic about everything. And he says that's just the kind of person he is, but Chelsea can't shake the feeling. He doesn't love her. More like he sees her as... No, sorry, I can't. I need to disconnect. I don't feel well. Let's talk next time. You will call me next time, right? Yes, let's do it next time. What's wrong with you? Do we push? Like, I assume she's maybe reminded of her own relationship with that Mark. But I mean, yeah, let's do it next time. Okay, I'll be waiting. Bye. Bye-bye. Sorry again. I'm off. You'd better do the same. Take a minute to relax. In a minute you can, I don't know, think of something. See you. It's a fun mechanic because I assume that going offline really closes the game maybe, so you're not supposed to necessarily finish it all in one go. But let's stay online for now. Click me hard. Okay. Wait. Clicker game. Did not expect that. Wait, can I... Can I just keep going? Can I get everything here? Oh, I don't know, that confused me a bit with the options down there, if I'm supposed to click on that. But okay, day 4. You figured it out already, haven't you? Thanks for playing the demo of Irene, the window. Add the game to the wishlist and then maybe play again. It's already on my wish list. Let's go to the menu. Okay, yeah, that whole story already sucked me in, and oh boy. Yeah, I really like this so far. Like, we have a mixture of just some fun chit chat and the mini games, but then also obviously there are some more serious tones in this, and I guess we're going to unveil the whole story of Irene in the full version. But yeah, so the demo is freely available on Steam. I'll have the link in the description below, and as you saw, you can also wishlist the game so you get notified when the full game is out. I really like that so far. Yeah, I think that's it from me for the demo. As always, I'd appreciate if you'd let me know your thoughts in the comments. What was your childhood toy's name? Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.